Yeah. Uh, Hey everyone. Today I'm going to walk you through real world scenario where I need to migrate a production database from old environment into the new one, completely without a downtime. This is something we often face when our current database setup hits storage limit or starts slowing down, or when we need to find better and cheaper or faster cloud provider and we want to switch over that, right? Okay, so why do we need this kind of migration? Well, imagine your production environment is handling thousands of requests per minute. Even a second of downtime can become a data loss and make unhappy customers and potentially a big financial impact. Correct? So yeah, so on top of that, losing data because of messy migration and causes serious problem. So we need a safe and controlled zero downtime way to switch from the old database into the new one. Okay. So what are the challenges we will face while doing the migration? Yeah. Ensuring there is no downtime, right? So without a downtime, we have to make the database migration in the production environment. So this is important. And keeping the data consistent, no missed record. So this is the highly important point. Uh, no data need to loss and controlling how and when we have to start read and write operation from the new database. So this is also important part. So being and also one more important thing, in case if we face any problem after switch to the new database to the production, we instantly have to roll back to the whole database without any downtime or redeploying our server, like, right? So yeah, so these are the challenges we commonly face. So this is where DevCycle Future Flag comes into the play, right? So DevCycle allows us to dynamically control who gets the data from old database and who want to get the data from new database, and also all without any redeploying our code. So uh, yeah, it's basically setting up the control of uh, uh, variable in the DevCycle dashboard. So this is make us control it very flexible and easy way to handle this scenario. So yeah, so let me show like what I have done. Here you can see, guys, I have set up a few variable and variation here. For example, like here I have defined that a read and write operation for user group and testing group. Okay, so user group, sorry, testing group is like a normal um, like a internal QA team like us. So user group is like actual our end users, right? So yeah, so this is the variable and variation for the new database only. So for the old database, always read and write operation is true. I have directly set up in the code. Okay. So yeah, so let me show like I how I have integrated the DevCycle future flag management in the Drizzle ORM SDK. Uh, okay, so here let me show back. Yeah. Yeah, so here you can see, guys, like I was getting one prop like with user context from the Drizzle SDK directly. So here I'm always defining that read operation and write operation for the old database always true. So we are controlling the new database read or write operation from dev cycle dynamically. So from here, so yeah, so okay, so now let me show like how it works. So let me, yeah, the server is already running. So just imagine like this is what my old database, this one. So here's I have a three users, and just imagine this is my new database. Just for demo purpose, I'm just showing this. In this new database, I just have a one user. Okay, so ignore the count how many users data I have. For just showing the difference only, I have a different data. So that's it. So now I have built one API. Like let me show in the code. In user list, yeah. Okay. Okay. So here I'm just make a simple get API using the Drizzle ORM only. So just getting the all the users, their name only. The same query like getting the users, just name. And in the end of Drizzle ORM, like I'm just passing the with user context. So this is the directly we integrated the DevCycle feature flag management into the Drizzle ORM SDK. Why? Because if you're doing if else condition in your existing code, you have to like imagine like you, in your production environment, you can't able to rewrite every API. Like it's take a lot of time, lot of human effort, and also want to do multiple testing before apply this in the production environment, right? So yeah, so that's why directly we take a leverage on the Drizzle ORM and DevCycle Future Flag Management SDK, and we directly integrated in our Drizzle uh, ORM SDK. So directly. So yeah. So now, okay. So yeah, let me show a demo. So now you can see guys, like in the end of thing, same query, but I'm just passing the two kind of things. So uh, yeah. So this is the tester, and this is normal user. Okay. So like nothing else. Like let me show uh, target and rules what I have defined. Okay, so in the top I already defined the variable. In the bottom you can see guys like targeting and rules. So I just name it like a testing group. So user ID is contain 123 or 456. So these people I consider as a testing group. Okay. Uh, for yeah. So then other people like user ID is not 123 or 456. Other these kind of people I am considered as a customers like end users, right? So here you can see like for these users they will get value from testing group, and these people like customers they will get value from users group, like from here, like a user group and a testing group. So yeah, so now let me just refresh this API. Let's see. Yeah, so now you can see guys like a tester and the normal users. So both people like getting the same data, like same data come from old database. This okay. So these three users, a new user, Jackson Kasi something username. So this is the data from old database. Both people getting the same data now. So now I'm just going to change this thing like yeah. So I am already told like a read and write operation by default enabled in my code here. Um, Here it's always true, and write. So yeah, write and read operation from new database. Here we are going to control. So yeah, so let me edit that read operation for the testing group. So currently it was false. Let me make it true and update, and I save it. So yeah. So yeah, it's got updated. So now I'm just going here. So now still you can see guys, tester and the user group like uh so here I'm just passing like the data. So and yeah, so these users is tester like here I'm passing the user context. So basically you can get this information from middleware by authenticating the user. So nothing else. So yeah, so these people like a testing group, they will get the data from new database like from here. Like here, just only one user is there, and in the old database, three user is there. So normal user will keep get the same data, but tester will be get the new data from new database from here. Okay, so same query. Let me just refresh. So yeah, so now you can see guys, I'm not going to restart the project or anything. I just change the variable and I just click the save. It's instantly got changed the uh, value of a read operation. So it's giving the control of the what kind of you want to uh, consume the data from what database, like a old or a new one. So now I'm mentioned read operation true for testing group, right? So that's why this tester was getting the data from new one, like from here, and normal user. So for them, I mentioned like it is still false. So they still getting the data from old database, right? So maybe like now, let me show quickly. So user group, I make it true and just update and click save. Yeah, it's got updated. So I'm just going to refresh. Sorry, I'm just going to refresh. So now you can see guys, like a normal user also getting the data from new database, right? Instantly. There is no time delay, or I'm not going to restart the project or anything. Instantly it's happened. Yeah. So yeah, so this is what I have built the POC. Like we can while database migration, we can able to define like without any downtime or redeploy our project. We can define like these people want to get the data from old or new one. So and also like if we yeah, so yeah, this is what I have done. Maybe like in a real scenario, let me show like how this approach will be look like. Okay. So initial setup, so here I have explained about that bit more. Maybe like I will tell again. Initial setup, like we will set up this read operation for both people, like a false from new database. Let me make it false. Update and save. Yeah. So now, if we refresh, like both people will get the data from old database, right? So now what we have to do is like we want to do database sync from old one to new one. Like here I have built the script for that, but this is the this script work is still ongoing, but this is not exactly relevant to dev cycle. So maybe I just run it, but it's not completed yet. Ch mode six and data such. So yeah, okay. So yeah, it's syncing the data from old one to new one. So here I already have a two database in this same platform. Okay, so yeah, like this is still under in development. It's not completed yet. But the thing, like I will explain what it will be do. Like it will be do the database synchronous. Like while running this, publication and subscription thing will be execute. Uh, Here, like copy all the data from old one to the new database, and so yeah, so this is my new database. Like let me go SQL editor. Okay, yeah. So here still there is no data, so I have to work on that to automate this database syncing. But if it's done, like I will get all the data from old one to new database. So once it's done, I will automatically call the DevCycle API to automatically enable this read operation for the write operation for user and the tester both. Because now we have a same data, so then we can enable the write operation like update, add, delete, this kind of operation to the new database. So now what will happen? Old database and new database both will be handle the write operation. So yeah, but still like a user will keep get the data from old one, because now testers want to do the validation, right? uh, do the testing. So now so next what we have to do is like we have to enable the read operation. Sorry, it's not read operation. Yeah. So now we have to do enable this write operation from new database for testing group people. So they will go to the production site, they will do testing whatever they want, they will do check like everything is okay or not, like that. So now we can after that, so once tester confirm it's all okay, so then we can enable this for some small group of people. So here I just mentioned the simple targeting rules, like on the user ID. So we can add some, sorry, it's for testing group. Yeah. So in the user group, maybe like we can include some other kind of what I say, the filters as well, like a country who's from like in India, any other country, or like we can define. I mean, like we can categorize the people in some of the way. So like audience, device model, platform version. So based on this, uh, we can categorize people and some small set of people, like only we can able to enable the read operation from new database. So meanwhile, like a tester will be do monitor, like there is any issues there, like using like tools like Sentry or any other way. So in case like if they face any issues, they can like instantly go maybe like I remove this. Okay, so now maybe like an example, customers facing some issues while uh, uh just me, yeah. Okay, so like an example, like if customers face any issues, oh, I didn't click save. Okay, so if they face any issue, like in example, like if it's true, we can simply make it false here. So and by clicking save without redeploy or anything, we can instantly change the source of read operation to the old database for the users. So yeah, yeah, so then if it's all okay, then we can step by step enable some set of peoples and we can roll out to everywhere. So yeah, so this is how like it will be work. So okay, so let's imagine what if we don't have a dev cycle. Without a dev cycle, we need to manage the future toggle is in code to redeploy for each step, and possibly like lots of, we will face a lot of downtime, right? Like if we are doing it our own, like life is short, like we can't able to spend our huge time. So simply we can use the dev cycle, we can control from here, like very easy way and very safe way to control. So yeah, so by coming dev cycle future flag management with a robust data synchronized strategy, we can conditionally migrate database without a downtime, and testers validate the new database in live environment, and we can gradually roll out the read operation from new database to all the users. If any problem happens, we can instantly revert immediately. So eventually all traffic will move seamlessly to the new database. There is no disruption to the end user. So yeah, so this is what I have done. Like I'm like to show you all guys. Thanks. I recorded too much big. Thanks for watching. Still to the end. Bye.